All right, praise Tata. This is Nehemiah 8. I'm just going to start reading. Ezra reads the law, and all the people gathered as one man into the square before the water gate, and they told Ezra the scribe to bring the book of the law of Moses that Tata had commanded Isolele. So Ezra the priest brought the law before the assembly, both men and women and all who could understand what they heard, on the first day of the 7th month. And he read from it facing the square before the water gate from early sunrise until midday, in the presence of the men and the women and those who could understand. And the ears of all the people were attentive to the book of the law. And Ezra the scribe stood on a wooden platform that they had made for the purpose. And beside him stood Mattithiah, Selma, Ananiah, Uriah, Hilkiah, and Messiah on the right hand, and Pedaiah, Mishael, Malkijah, Hashem, Hashbadana, Zechariah, and Meshullam on the left hand. And Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people, for he was above all the people. As he opened it, all the people stood. And Ezra blessed Tata Nzambi, the great Tata, and the people answered, Ingata, Ingata, lifting up their hands. And they bowed their heads and worshipped Tata Nzambi, and their faces to the ground. And also Joshua, Bani, Sherebiah, Jamin, Akab, Sabbatai, Hodiah, Masiah, Kalida, Azariah, Jozabad, Hannah, Peliah, the Levites, helped the people to understand the law while the people remained in their places. They read from the book, from the law of Tata Nzambi clearly, and they gave the sense so that the people understood the reading. There you go, Ezra 8, 1 to 8. So what you have to understand is that Ezra the priest, he brought the law, which is the first 5 books of the laws of Moses, for the assembly, and then he read it to them. All he did was read it to them, nothing complicated. And he was standing on a wooden platform, so pretty much he was raised up because he was on a wooden platform. So there's the concept of the pulpit right there. And then all the people, all the brothers and sisters, the high level ones, stood amongst him. He was Ezra the scribe. He had the book of the law, and he just read it. That's all he did. So first of all, the law is still important because he's reading the law to the people, and not everybody can read, so now they can understand and hear the law. So now they're getting the information and they're digesting it. And then the Levites and all the other brothers and sisters, they're helping to explain the law to the people. Everyone remained in their place. Here's a part. They lifted up their hands and they worshiped their Heavenly Father, Tata, and then they worshiped him with their faces to the ground. So kind of like the Muslims with their faces to the ground. Also, they were worshiping the Most High with their faces to the ground. There's reverence and respect. So they're giving you recipes of how to do it, how to lift up your holy hands, how to worship, how to bow your head and worship Tata. Here are the recipes right here in Nehemiah chapter 8, 1 to 8. So he read from the book of the law of Tata. Clearly they gave the sense so that the people understood the reading. So they understood what they were reading, and that's what they were getting. So it's important. The law is still important. This is just one book. There's no New and Old Testament. It just runs through the whole book. Don't get it twisted that this is just, oh, there's a new and an old, so just throw out the old. It's not important. The old is still important. The new is important. It's all important. Everything's important. So, I am the Most High. I change not. So everything in here is important. So the reading of the law, that's all they did. There's nothing complex about it. And now that we're all able to read, most people in modern day society are able to read, all you have to do is read it. Read it out loud. It's powerful. The words are power. So blessings, brothers and sisters. Bilaka, have a wonderful day. Praise to the Heavenly Father. Pat Nzambi, Yamazulu. Take care. Blessings.